Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Batman Arkham Knight New Game Plus. And we're going to begin part 4 because, well, I kind of decided to do a little bit of the jumping up the scene of the Predator, so yeah, I kind of did that. And by the way, did you know that you can go to backup save files like this? Which I didn't know, and that is awesome. Like, wow. Yeah, I did not see that coming. It's just absolutely amazing. So, yeah. By the way, we're gonna start off from the present day. And by the way, I tried to stop Scarecrow's toxic fear gas blast radius thing. However, there was one little problem. As I was about to inject the last chemical agent that will neutralize the fear toxin, well, Batman got exposed, which had kind of affected him, and also part of my life force inside of him, and not to mention the blast radius. Batman tried to tell them to get out of them. They told Rita and Ray to get out of here. Of course, you know, that of Serena came out of nowhere. Usually, how she appeared is like something out of the ordinary. What they know so much is how did they know this? And why? Alright, just checking, and alright, we're good to go. Continue the story on New Game Plus. Yeah, you may never know when things will go wrong like this. And, by the way, some of the file recording can be corrupted on my recording device, and it's not easy.
Bruce. Can you hear me, Bruce? Oh, don't act all surprised, Bats. You knew this was going to happen sooner or later. He's stuck deep inside you. Together, we're going to give this thing what it deserves. A new Batman. A better Batman. A darker one. Well, we can come back to this later. First, we need to agree on some priorities. Sure, you saved the city by reducing the blast, but Ace Chemicals is still about to explode. You need to start looking out for yourself. After all, you're brooding for two now.
No! And this is how it happened. I said how. No way. So.
Oh, Bats, I've missed you. All the subtlety and nuance of a napalm.
Please don't say that. By the way, if you remember back then from Batman Return to Arkham City, where I got infected with Joker's blood, and also which is a part of my life force that's reside with Batman's the whole time. Yes. It's happening all over again, and this time, as you can see the thumbnail, Lord Draken has been born out of part of my life force and a part of Batman's and a part of Joker's blood. For this is how he has been made.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. When the explosion, I thought you might be...
It's okay, Alfred. I managed to reduce the blast radius. and prevented the toxin from spreading into the city.
But what about Scarecrow? Or this Arkham Knight character? They've got tanks, missiles. Their forces are all over Gotham.
Crane got away. I was exposed to his toxin.
Good Lord, are you all right? Remember what happened at the asylum?
It's okay. I had a bad reaction, but it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this batch, it's intoxicating. It really brings out the me in you.
Sir, did you hear what I said? Commissioner Gordon has been trying to contact you.
Thanks, Alfred.
Jim,
You got out. See, I said you wouldn't let me down.
I need to speak to you.
Sure. What is it?
Meet me outside GCPD prisoner detention. I'm heading there now.
So this is how Draken is born, out of me, a part of my life force, once again with Batman's and Joker's blood.
Alfred, analyze the militia forces, troop deployments, equipment, movements. I want to know exactly what I'm up against.
I'll perform a full analysis of the occupying forces and report back shortly, sir.
Oh boy.
You might fool everyone else, but you can't fool me. There's something different about you.
There's
You're
nothing
afraid.
different about me.
You've always buried your
Nothing.
fears. Locked them away deep in your subconscious, hidden. But something is gnawing away in the darkness of your mind. Something even you can't control. The cracks are forming as it pushes its way to the surface. I can almost taste it.
Keep trying, and it will not be pretty.
You know? Alpha target spotted. Chinatown. Chinatown unit destroyed.
And another one. I'm gonna take out each and every tank you ever owned.
Control, Falcon 4. Drone spotted in the cauldron. Over.
You got nothing left.
Nowhere to hide. Rattler's been hit.
Try again.
Sir, he's making you look like a fool.
Immobilizing you guys is pretty funny. There's one left.
Against all these tanks.
Ta-da! No more.
Control, Falcon 4. Hostage situation near the clock tower. I think it's one of the missing fire crew. Over.
I think thanks to the choppers.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when you tell him his daughter's been kidnapped. And it's all your fault.
Do not remind me.
This is going to be classic.
Oh, great.
I've got to go. Batman's here. What's wrong?
Jim,
Come on, you're scaring me.
it's Barbara. She's been taken.
No. I spoke to her. She said she got out. She left hours ago. Stay calm. We'll get her back. Which one? Who's got my little girl?
Scarecrow. They took her from the clock tower.
All right, we need to go. There could be a clue, something that will lead us to her. I'll follow. Stay in contact.
You've got to tell him it's your fault at some point, Bats. And the great thing is, I'll be standing right there when you do.
Don't, please.
Jim, I need you to stay focused.
It's dangerous out there.
Drive slow and let me deal with any trouble.
Why did I let this happen?
There's no way you could have predicted this, Jim.
It's my job to predict it as a cop and a father. The whole thing's gone down on my watch. Come on, we need to find out what happened to Barbara. Up ahead, we've got company. Who are they?
Militia. I'll handle
Pursuing forces, this is Arkham Knight. Your priority is to apprehend Commissioner Gordon. I say again, your priority is to apprehend the Commissioner. I want him alive. Let nothing stand in your way.
That's one! Get out of my way, militia!
Son of a bitch!
Ah! I can't do multitask from what he said that word, okay? There is no way for me to predict what he was gonna say.
It's too dangerous.
Not my
Get in the
fault,
Batmobile.
because I
I'll take
have
us to the
no
clock tower.
control over. Really? Next time, Jim, I'd rather decommission
Let's get
you
us
with
there in
your
one
mouth.
piece, Batman. We're running out of time.
Let's go, and I'll not waste time.
Sir, before you head to the clock tower, I thought you may like to hear the analysis of the Arkham Knight's forces you requested.
What have you got, Alfred?
I've set the Bat computer to analyze militia presence across the 3 islands and provide you with a real-time representation of the occupation's strength in each zone. As you can see, Miagani Island is heavily occupied, with a substantial drone ground force controlling the roads. Founders Island is the militia stronghold, protected by long-range radars and a missile launcher. I'd recommend keeping the Batmobile away from there for the time being.
Thanks.
The remaining drone forces on Bleak Island have been redeployed to protect the clock tower, so expect significant resistance.
Thanks, Alfred. I'm heading there now.
Alright.
Sergeant!
Yes, sir?
The extraction squad's down. Take control of the clock tower drones. He's coming.
Switching to manual control. I'll stop him, sir.
We got tanks!
Jim, the clock tower's surrounded. I'll clear the area. Let you know when it's safe to head inside.
You're losing drones, Sergeant!
The movement on that thing, it's difficult to get a lock. Multiple drones offline. What the hell was that?
The enemy's acquired simultaneous strike capabilities. Then faster.
Can't beat me in 12 hits!
Current unit offline.
There are militia troops all over the clock tower, Jim. You'll be safe in the Batmobile. I'll let you know when the area is secure.
I'm not just sitting here while you go after those bastards.
Yes, you are, Jim. Barbara wouldn't want you to get yourself killed. I'll be in touch the minute I'm done.
The second.
The second, I promise.
Too quiet. Report! I don't see him.
Oh!
Freaking cloaked? Can't get eyes on target. Okay, just hold it together. We can do.
Wow, that was close. I almost got caught. There we go. Let's see.
Wasting our time.
There we go.
Not gonna show. The boss says he'll be looking for that Gordon chick. We've got tanks patrolling the area. No way he'll get through that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna get through.
You were so slow back in Ace. Scarecrow nearly detonated his bomb. I expected better.
Let's see.
You ever get to meet the big guy? No, Scarecrow. Just the one time. More than enough for me.
Keep talking and I'll make sure you don't mess up.
Serious issues.
Oh, he's out there all alone. Hello.
Guys, okay? You see anything? Nothing. Okay, he'll fall asleep. He's here somewhere. This This isn't over. Ace was nothing compared to what Scarecrow and I have planned.
Oh, really? Then why are you cowering in fear?
Any sign of the bat? Nope. Maybe the tanks got him.
By the way, may I give you a voice recognition?
Check that weapons crate. Whatever you say, boss.
Go for it. I see you want to become mighty.
Fully stocked. Check that weapons crate. Roger that.
There we go.
What happened to you? What's that?
And we got another one. Go for it. Yes!
Jim, the area is secure. Meet me in the
Oh, wow, that was classic.
Trust. Your tricks don't stay new for long, Batman.
You really need to try again, Buster. I mean, you got nothing left. If that's all you got, then shame on you. You have failed. Alright. By the way, this is part 4. Yeah, this is part 4. Oh no. Barbara. Yeah, I mean, the blast radius. It seems that Scarecrow took Rita and Ray about knowing so much, and then Lord Draken appears out of nowhere because I wasn't able to stop the blast radius of the toxin, of the being exposed to the toxin. So for that is how, yeah. And seems that Serena came out of nowhere and she wants to help. So I don't know why they're not transforming, but they feel like they want to be field reporters, so they don't mind. Or journalists.
Colleen? Is that you again?
This is the Killing Joke.
Candygram!
Oh no.
Oh, don't pass out just yet. Come on. Show a little spine. Just wait till your father gets home. He's going to be furious about all this mess.
This is how what it happens when this got an M-rated game of the Killing Joke and the death of Jason Todd being shot at point-blank range. But this one is the Killing Joke. This is what happens when you drag your friends into this crazy little game of ours? The Joker, who has now become Draken. How did I...
Nothing like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main event. You would have thought old Jim Gordon had been through enough. First, some handsome young maniac cripples his daughter. Now he's blaming himself for her being taken. You really should tell him this is your fault, Bats. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, it's not like you went out and got his daughter killed. Well, not yet anyway. The night's still young.
Don't remind me of what's going on, even though I still remember that I have been infected by Joker's blood back in Arkham City
Jim's on
of
his way
that
up.
game.
I can't do that now.
Batman Return to Arkham City. I was, infected with Joker's blood. And then it's happening all over again. And then all of a sudden, it never gets old. And how? Because usually, as I remember, that part of my life force reside with Batman because share mind and will. And all this, before he revived me back from Chrono Trigger, of all this happened, this is how Draken was born, as you can see on the thumbnail. Very much.
Oh God, no.
By the way, I'm wearing the BBS skin. And the Rocksteady Mobile.
This isn't your fault, Jim.
Of course it is. Crane's done this to get to me. I should have been here.
There's something I need to show you.
Which was
We haven't got time. She's not like us.
She isn't.
Identity confirmed.
This is Oracle's clock tower.
She's strong, Jim. Stronger than you realize.
She works for you?
Yes.
This is all your fault.
I will find her.
She's my family! My daughter! She's all I've got! I never should have trusted you. Never! I'll do this on my own. Stay away from my family.
He doesn't understand, does he? Oh no.
I think that went quite well, considering. Of course, I wouldn't have told him, but that's why it's so liberating being me. You've got a lot to look forward to, Bats.
Why do I get the feeling he wants to talk to me all day long or all night?
I need to find out what happened to Barbara. They covered their tracks by disabling the clock tower's security cameras. If I hack the municipal CCTV system, I should be able to monitor all access points to the building.
Let's see. Let's see if I can rotate the footage. Ah! There it is. And there she goes. There's the Arkham Knight.
There's nothing here that tells me how Barbara was taken or who took her. There.
That one.
That's the vehicle they took Barbara away in. Those tires are Amertech D60s. I can program the Batmobile to track their unique tread pattern. It'll lead me right to them.
And Wonderland has been activated.
Lockdown clock tower. Authorization. Batman.
Off we go.
Now that I think about it, how did Scarecrow know to go after your IT department? I mean, I had no idea she worked for you when I shot her. I just got lucky.
What?
Seriously, I was aiming for her head.
Do not mock me, because it's not making me really happy at all costs. There we go.
Oh, if I'd only had a video camera when I swept Barbara off her feet. Poor old Jimbo had to make do with a slideshow.
A sideshow? Wow. That is dark.
The tire tracks will lead me to Barbara. I can use the Batmobile forensic scanner to follow them.
Oh, there we go. Well, just like the scanner. Just like Detective Vision, only this time you scan
I
like
want the
a
Arkham
wide
Knight's
range.
name.
As do I, Master Bruce. He has presumably chosen that title for a reason. Where do you suggest we start?
Arkham City. Go through the files of every inmate who was released following the death of Hugo Strange. And Alfred.
Yes, sir.
They knew about Barbara. Activate the Batcave security protocols. Don't drop your guard.
Since they know how to get in.
Now you care who I am. Just gotta find me. But Gotham's a big place, and there's a whole army between us. I'm ready for you.
I bet you are. Did they just release a mine?
Alfred, the militia have deployed a device. It's burrowed deep into the road.
Yes, I see it. Similar devices are being planted across the city.
I'll investigate.
Let's see. But I do believe we are going to stop here for the time being. And don't worry, we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off.
Barbara reveal about your fears, I wonder. What secrets can I coax from her terror-stricken mind?
Do not, okay? Do not! If you think you will... Alright, before I end this video, why not I check out that bomb? Does that help? Let's see.
It's a bomb, Alfred. A well-armored one.
Oh dear. In that case, should you really be standing quite so close?
I'm going to set up a remote link to the Batcomputer and hit it with every virus we've got. Once we're hacked in, I can expose the core and defuse it with a controlled explosion.
Very good, sir. Though I should warn you that the militia has already deployed a platoon of its unmanned tanks to stop you.
They won't.
They will not win.
Sir, the virus upload has destabilized the device. If you move too far away and lose the connection, it will flatten everything within a 10-block radius.
As you predicted, sir, he's trying to defuse the device. The drones you requested have been deployed.
We need those bombs in place, Sergeant. They're our deterrent.
I know, sir. I'll stop him dead.
Ah! Oh boy.
Direct hit on a rat. Batman took out a drone.
Make him pay.
Keep going, I'm not quitting.
Rattler down.
These machines are relentless. Unlike you, they don't give up. They don't hesitate, they don't hold back, and they are not afraid of you, Batman.
Oh really? I'd like to see you try. Good night.
Damn you, Batman.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Let's see if I can just remember. Got it!
You think that's it, Dark Knight? I've got this whole city wired to blow. Try and disarm the explosives, and you'll face even more of my drones. You see, I've waited years. No one is taking this from me. They'll get a charred crater if they try.
Sir, that warning was broadcast publicly. I suspect the Arkham Knight wishes to discourage outside intervention.
Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing? He's tailing us. Keep driving.
Good night. You got nowhere else to go.
Get away from him.
Yeah, you get shocked and I will be not moved. Ha ha ha! Feel it! Ha ha ha! Don't like it, do you? Alright, now that I can finally finish it off, I would say this is a good stopping point from here on out. And don't worry, we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off. And don't worry, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. Oh, and just me and Sailor Moon and with, you know, Batman. Because something's fishy going on right here. It's like Serena came out of the open. You know, Sailor Moon, and then Lord Draken appears and says this: I am Lord Draken. I was born and raised out of you for existence by Leo's life force, plus your will and Joker's blood type of thing. For anyways, Godspeed, play safe, and shalom in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Remember, the Dark Knight is always watching.